All right, I got my eyes on another stock that's up today, Microsoft, and also Alphabet. Specifically, the difference that we're looking at here between Microsoft and Alphabet, you can see Microsoft taking a big jump higher today, up about just over 7% now, and Alphabet still barely over the flat line. And something I've been looking at today is the emphasis in search that we saw from those calls yesterday. So on one hand, you have Microsoft and Satya Nadella sort of championing search and their role that AI is playing in search. They saw 10% growth in search. And then you have Alphabet and Sundar Pichai basically defending their stance in search, at one point calling growth resilient. They saw 2% growth. Now, obviously, when we think about Alphabet, when we think about Google, search is still a major part of their business, obviously, over half of their revenue.
Still a verb.
And they're dominant in that space. But you're seeing what Microsoft wants to do with AI. So they came first to market with ChatGPT, right? And they came with that product. Now they want to bring that turf war to search, to Google's baby, and they're really sort of attacking them in certain ways in this call, and I thought that was interesting. You heard them mention Bing several times yesterday. They said that Bing downloads have now 4x'd over the last 2 months in that mobile app. They didn't even mention Bing last year on that earnings call. So a clear shift from Microsoft to say, hey, we want to talk about Bing and we want to talk about search because we're going to be a player here, and they're trying to come for Google in some ways.
It's interesting to hear 100 million daily active users for Bing. We don't have a frame of reference for that.
Sure.
So it would be really nice to know if that's up from 20 million or 90 million, but now we do have a marker. So next quarter, I hope that question is asked, how many daily active users, so we can measure the growth there. But Bing, 100 million daily active users versus 1 billion for Google, just for a little frame of reference. I did enjoy this quote from an executive who said, for every 1 point of share gain in the search advertising market, it's a $2 billion revenue opportunity. So that gives you a sense that every little bit they gain on Google, massive revenue opportunity.
It's a massive revenue opportunity. I was listening to the earnings call last night from Microsoft, and Satya Nadella was clearly on the offensive. He was very excited about the numbers that they were putting up. They were hyping their involvement, what they have done in AI. A number of times throughout the call, almost every single analyst question was regarding AI, with the exception of some that were asking about Azure Cloud, obviously very important to Microsoft right now. But a lot of the focus was on AI. And another thing that Satya did add here in terms of Bing, they said that the feedback that they're getting from the users that have adopted it so far has been very positive. So they're encouraged by what they're hearing. I think it's a massive opportunity for Microsoft, and it's a big reason why the stock is up, just about 20% year to date.
Okay, we got our burrito orders. Have you ever used Bing?
I still haven't.
I have.
Neither have I.
But I don't use it. It's fine.
Fine.
But I still
I've
go to
never
Chrome.
even considered using it. Yeah.
Google.
Still a verb, Google. All right.